Welcome back to the Interviewing People CareerCast, featuring highlights from the full-length interview with Austin Essinger, an IT support technician at Wyandot Memorial Hospital. In the highlights, Austin shares about how freelance work propelled his career, what education he suggests for someone interested in the IT field, his desire to get into cybersecurity, and much more. So sit back, relax, and know you can always watch our full interview if you'd like to learn more.
There was a online program that I took for on the Coursera platform, and that was actually through Google. It was like a very low level IT, like intro to IT, working with Active Directory, group policies, that kind of stuff, along with how computers work, the physical components, how it all fits together. And then just started applying, and now we're here. It was nice that I had that programming knowledge, because there have been some scenarios even now where I've been able to use those programming skills to create some scripts and automate some tools to just make our process a little easier, some of our processes easier. And then with that Google certification, that was nice because, with not having an actual, like, either associates in IT or business or bachelor's in IT, it helps just to show that, I was willing to put in that work to, to learn and not just say I know it and everything. So. Yes, I still do that on the side. Always open. I almost never say no, and that with what I have learned more on the job, that what I do freelance wise has expanded exponentially outside of just basic troubleshooting and repair to home visits and do running network lines for people in their house. Didn't really have really any business knowledge. There were a couple very basic business classes that I had to take from Owens, but basically it was just I basically was just, hey, everyone, you need work on computers, let them know, send them my way, I'll work with them, And in the beginning, it wasn't really something that I was like doing to make money. It was more just for experience.
Mm-hmm.
So it was basically just charging people for the parts. And eventually, after I started getting confident, I was like, okay, well, here, I'll do that for $5 and parts and labor, parts and stuff. So.
Right.
So typically a normal day, I typically come in, check to see, any voicemails overnight came through. I'll check any tickets that come through. We always have a rush, and the mornings are pretty busy. So I would say some of it is remoting into people's computers and fixing like software issues, adding printers or updating drivers and that kind of stuff. And then the other portion of it is physically, hey, mouse isn't working, super basic, need a mouse replaced. And then every once in a while we'll have a higher end issue, like needing a network switch reprogrammed for different VLAN, or hey, we need to install a projector in the conference room, or setting up a new location and imaging computers for that and such.
Okay.
So for the most part, we basically working with just computers and networking equipment, switches, and not too much really messing with routers, but I'll help program some of the firewalls. But other than that, we have a bunch of printers that we deal with, but yeah, there's not too much like specialized equipment that we use. There's 3 of us, and then our system admin. So there's 4 of us total. I would say the degree that I got was worth it, just because of how much that programming knowledge has helped me, even just automating some stuff here. But I would say that if I had to do it again, I probably would go and get at least get an associate's in IT, just so I could have got a jump start. Yeah, so eventually, down the road, I would definitely like to end up somewhere in the cybersecurity field, mainly as a penetration tester, just because, for those that don't know, those are, you work for a company, basically they have a client, and basically you hack that company, you find out this is where their vulnerabilities are, here's what you can do to remedy them, and then you give that to that report to that company, and you you can help them fix those vulnerabilities so they're more secure. So degree for that would always be helpful, just because when HR is looking roughly through the applications, they see, hey, there's an associate's or a bachelor's, make sure they get an interview. But there are a lot of certifications for that. I know a lot of government agencies I think there's a certification called the CEH, which I think is Certified Ethical Hacker, I believe, and a lot of government agencies will require you to have that. But a lot of places, since there's such a need to fill those positions, as long as you can prove your knowledge and that you can do it, it seems like that can get you jobs as well, just as easily. I for sure know not everybody likes the customer service portion of it. You'll have repeat people calling you, such and such isn't working, and they're obviously crappy or angry, not always the nicest, and you still got to put on that smile and through the phone, and I get it, I understand, let me help you. So I know not everybody likes that, and not everybody excels at the customer service aspect, which definitely can hold them back in their positions as well. Yeah. So I love all the people that I've gotten to work with and know, getting to touch such a broad range of tech is also interesting, especially in the healthcare setting. There was definitely surprising how much goes into it in the IT aspect of it. I was definitely very surprised at that. Knowing now, I probably would tell my younger self to probably take a couple more of Mr. Heikamp's computer classes, because those always seemed fun, and a lot of what those students learned would be helpful and beneficial today.
Thank you for watching this episode showing highlights of the latest Interviewing People CareerCast with Austin Essinger. And to make your Mondays better than ever, subscribe so you can hear more career stories from those who are actually doing the work. Thank you for watching, and as always, remember that the best part about Mondays is interviewing people.